So at the beginning of the film, we are shown a boy who is looking for his brother. He comes to a party to find him, where everyone is having a great time. Meanwhile, someone tells him that his brother is upstairs in one of the rooms. When the boy goes upstairs, he sees that his brother is in terrible condition and is saying strange things about their dad. Hearing this scares the boy because their father had died many years ago. He then brings his brother downstairs. Suddenly, the brother attacks him with a knife and later ends his own life. Seeing this, everyone at the party is terrified. Now the story shifts to a 17-year-old girl named Mia, who is staying with her relatives after her mother's death. Her father is also there, but it's clear that Mia doesn't have a good relationship with him. Soon after, she gets a call from her friend Jade's brother, who is sitting on the footpath waiting for Jade, but she never comes to pick him up. That's why he calls Mia, telling her that his sister forgot about him, so he needs a ride home. Mia arrives in her cars and picks up Jade's brother, whose name is Riley. On the way, she drives in a very playful, carefree manner. Suddenly, a kangaroo appears and collapses injured in front of their car. Mia moves the car toward the kangaroo again and again, but stops each time. She doesn't want to kill it, so they leave the kangaroo there and continue on their way. She then drops Riley off at his house, where she meets her friend Jade. It's shown that Jade is hanging out with another friend, who used to be close to Mia as well, but Mia doesn't care about that anymore. Despite everything, she loves Jade deeply. While they're talking, Mia shows Jade a video in which a girl has large black eyes, as if a devil has possessed her. Just then, another friend arrives. That night, all of them are supposed to go to a friend's party. They all reach the party, and Mia's friend announces that they're going to play a game called Talk to Me. Mia was ready to play the game. She was tied to a chair. One of her friends lit the candle placed on the table in front of her. Another friend put a strange hand statue in front of Mia. Then they told her that she had to shake hands with the statue and say, "Talk to me." After that, when Mia did this, the statue actually shook her hand. That's when she saw an old man sitting in front of her. Seeing this, she became very nervous. She quickly pulled her hand away from the statue. But at her friend's insistence, she agreed to play the game again. She shook the hand once more and said, "I let you in." This meant that if there was any evil power involved in the game, Mia was allowing it to enter her. Now she saw Jade Riley in front of her and said that someone was standing behind him. She said, "He likes you." Hearing this, Riley became terrified because he was sitting surrounded by his friends. He wondered who could possibly be behind him. Mia's eyes had turned completely black. She told Riley to run away. Just then, the 90 seconds were over. Mia's friend separated her hand from the strange hand statue, and the candle was blown out. Mia came back to her senses. What exactly happened to Mia? We'll find out as the story continues. That night, Riley couldn't sleep because he kept thinking about Mia. He was extremely scared of being alone in his room, so he went to his sister Jade's room. But she refused to let him sleep there. Left with no choice, he lay down in the lounge near Mia, who was staying at their house that night. Mia told Riley about a dream she often has. She said that in her dream, she is standing in front of a glass mirror, but she can't see her reflection. Then they talked about the game, and Mia described how she felt during it, like she was floating in the air. While listening to her, Riley slowly fell asleep. Mia gently took his phone from his hand and placed it aside, then lovingly waved her hand over his head. But as she did this, we saw her hand looking as if it belonged to some strange and evil power. Mia still had that evil inside her, which had entered her during the game. After playing the game, Mia became possessed. One night, all the friends gathered at Jade's house. Jade's mother warned the kids to stay away from alcohol and bad things, and after saying that, she left the house. Now Mia asks her friend about the hand and what its story is. He says he doesn't know much, but it's said that the hand was cut from the body of a medium. A medium is someone who can communicate with spirits. This was done so that humans could stay connected to the world of souls. In other words, this hand is a gateway to the spirit world. Everyone then starts playing the game with the hand one by one, and each time they record videos of each other. Everyone is enjoying it, but Jade doesn't play the game even once. Riley asks her to play too, but Jade refuses and goes outside. After Jade leaves, Mia allows Riley to play the game. Mia is under the devil's control, so whatever the devil makes her think or say, she does it. When Riley starts the game, he holds the hand and says, "I let you in." At that moment, Mia's mother's spirit enters Riley and starts talking to Mia. But the time limit that the friends had set for Riley runs out. Even so, Mia can still feel her mother's presence and hear her voice. Then from the spirit world, a devil who is attached to Riley enters his body. This connects to the beginning of the story, when Mia tells Riley that someone is standing behind him. Now that devil is inside Riley. Suddenly, Riley violently smashes his head against the table. After some time, the police arrive and start questioning everyone about Riley. He is in very bad condition, so he is taken to the hospital. Later that night, when Mia reaches home, her father tries to talk to her, but she goes straight to her room and ignores him. After a while, Mia goes to the hospital where Riley has been admitted. She knows that once she gets there, she will have to face Riley's family. Because she gave him permission to play the game, this is what happens as soon as she reaches the hospital. Just as she had expected, Jade gets extremely angry with her and says, "How dare you? My brother is in this condition because of you." Hearing this, Mia becomes very sad and goes home with Jade's friend. But that night, she doesn't want to stay alone, so she asks Jade's friend to stay at her house. She is completely exhausted by everything that has happened. Mia comes home, lies down on the bed, and starts watching a video of her mom. That's when she falls asleep. In her dream, she sees her mother at the moment she dies. When Mia suddenly wakes up, she sees that her fingernails are broken and blood is coming out of them. She gets terrified, but then realizes it was just another dream. At that moment, she feels like someone else is in her room. When she goes to check on Jade's friend, the one who came home with her, she sees a demon sucking on his feet. Mia is horrified and keeps trying to wake him up. She says, "Wake up! Look who's near you!" But when Jade's friend finally wakes up, in reality it is Mia who is sucking on his feet. Seeing this, he becomes extremely scared and shocked. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Jade and her mother are cleaning Riley in the bathroom. Suddenly, Riley bites Jade's hand and, laughing loudly, smashes his head against the wall again. The demon keeps making Mia feel that Riley is in terrible pain, and that the only way to free him from that pain is to kill him. Mia tells all her friends about everything that has happened. Then she goes to the same boy we saw at the beginning of the story, the one whose brother had also died. The boy tells her that the hand is the devil's hand, a gateway to the spirit world, and that he doesn't know anything beyond that. With no idea what else to do, all of Mia's friends go their separate ways. Finally, Mia, Jade, and Jade's friend return to the hospital, believing that maybe something was left unfinished in the game that day. When Riley was playing that game, he hit his head on the table. That's why everything got stuck, and they also forgot to blow out the candle. That's when the devil entered the real world and began living inside Riley. They then placed the devil's hand into Riley's hand, but nothing happens. Mia thinks that since Riley isn't saying anything, maybe he's dead. So she joins her own hand with the hand and says, "Talk to me, Riley. I want to talk to Riley." At that moment, a little girl appears in front of her. The girl says, "I let you in." That's when Mia enters the world of souls. There she sees Riley, who is completely under the devil's control. Seeing this terrifies her, and crying, she returns to the real world. Now Mia goes back to her house, where her dad is waiting for her. As soon as she arrives, he tells her about her mother's letter. In it, her mother wrote, "My dear husband and Mia, today I am very happy. Today is a very good day for me. I hope you both are doing well. I am not in any pain now." Hearing this, Mia hugs her dad, but then she hears her mother's soul speaking from far away, repeatedly saying, "Your dad is lying, Mia. Your dad is lying." Suddenly, the devil attacks her in the form of her father. Mia kills him with a pair of scissors. But she forgets that her real dad was actually standing right in front of her. It was all an illusion. She believed the devil was in front of her. After that, she calls her friend Jade and tells her, "I'm in a lot of pain. Please come to my house." Jade leaves Riley alone and goes to Mia's house. But something is wrong. Mia is actually in the hospital parking lot, watching Jade from a distance. This means the devil is still inside Mia. She deceitfully called Jade home so she could kill Riley through Mia. Mia then takes Riley out of the hospital in a wheelchair and brings him onto the road. Meanwhile, Jade is reaching Mia's house and calling her again and again. When Mia doesn't answer, Jade finally goes inside the house. She sees that Mia's dad is bleeding. Seeing this, Jade understands everything. She calls her mom and tells her about Mia, then rushes to the hospital as fast as she can. There she sees Mia pushing Riley in a wheelchair in the middle of the road. Inside her heart, Mia is struggling with whether she should kill Riley or not, just like she had thought about the kangaroo we saw at the beginning of the story. At that moment, the devil appears in the form of Mia's mom, constantly provoking her to kill Riley again and again. Instead of pushing Riley in front of the car, Mia jumps herself. Jade manages to save her, but Mia is taken to the hospital in critical condition. There she looks at herself in the mirror, but cannot see her reflection and then loses consciousness. Her worst nightmare has come true. She is trapped in the world of souls. In the dark spirit world, she sees the light of a candle. When she moves toward it, she notices a hand resting on the candle. As soon as Mia grabs that hand, she sees a boy who says, "I let you in." This means that the hand is now going to play the game with someone else. It is clear that Mia risked her own life to save Riley. No one knows who truly owned that hand. And with this, the story of the movie comes to an end. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Also subscribe to this channel for more stories like this.